Talking to 2009 Owatonna High School graduate Kyle Melcher, who happens to be here at the State Boys Basketball Tournament. Kyle, how does it work out? You're here at State coaching.
You know, it's pretty fun. I had the opportunity with Coach Madsen at Mankato East and hopped on with the B squad job this year and had the pleasure to coach these guys along the way. And we had a nice little run there at the end, beat West, beat Marshall, who was number 3 in the state in sections, and came in here and beat a good New Prague team yesterday, and now we got to beat the best, De La Salle, and couldn't be more excited for that. It'll be a fun one.
Coming from behind has been kind of a regular occurrence for the Cougars. They don't give up, huh?
They do not give up. They're a great bunch of guys that never quit attitude, and we've been down 10+ multiple times this year at halftime and came back, and I think 10 different games we've been down at half and came back and won the game. So there's no deficit that they can't overcome. So,
what stands out in your mind about the rally from behind against New Prague and why the Cougars won that quarterfinal game?
You know, we played man-to-man most of the game against them, and about 8 minutes left we switched it up and went to a little zone, and I think that kind of rattled them, and they were hitting their shots early on in the game, and we forced them to take a couple contested ones. They turned it over a few times when we went to zone, and next thing you know, we had the lead and hit some clutch free throws down the stretch, and we're able to pull it out. So,
what will it take against a team like De La Salle to be in the game and be in a position to maybe pull off a shocker?
Yeah, you know, they're a good team, but our guys, they're not scared. You can't play scared against a team like this. I think that's part of the reason why they do so well is teams come in scared because it's De La Salle, or we're playing the best team in the state, and I don't think they play as well as they should. And our guys, they know they can beat anyone if they play their game, and I think if we just play our game and stick with them, keep that lead small, and hopefully take a lead at some point, and I think we'll be fine.
So you coached the B squad this past winter?
Yep.
Okay.
Mankato East B squad, the Bombers, 10th grade.
All right, how weird was it to coach against Owatonna?
It was weird at first, but it was great seeing all the guys. Coach Sullivan, and I've known Coach Schuster, Doc for years now, and obviously Coach Williams, but it's good to see those guys a couple times a year.
And you're working with other programs at Mankato East as well as a helper coach or assistant coach?
I did some 8th grade football and helped out with the varsity as well in the fall, and I'll actually be helping out with the varsity baseball team in the spring coming up here pretty quick after this is all done. So it's a fun time. I love coaching.
Where have you been since Owatonna? You went to Winona State after Owatonna High School. What's your path been like, Kyle, since then?
Well, I went to Winona State, and this past summer I moved to Mankato and did my student teaching at Mankato Loyola, which is a great school. It was a great experience, and I was lucky enough to actually Coach Madsen and Coach Davis, the football coach, brought me on and wanted to get me involved, and I'm in a good place right now. So, looking forward to where the next step is.
What would you like to teach, or what have you studied to teach?
Health and Phy-Ed is where my field, and so I mean I'd love to stay in the area. Obviously, Owatonna would be a great place to end up, but I also love Mankato, so it's been a good ride so far.
And any special motivations to get into teaching and coaching, inspirations that drove you this direction?
You know, sports have always been a pretty big part of my life, and to this day they still are. I think I watch about 10 basketball games a week and any other sport I can, but coaching is always something I've wanted to do. I've had some great coaches throughout in high school and college. Both Coach Williams, Coach Cummins, Coach Wanyas, all guys that I had that really made sports a big part of my life, and that's something I want to pursue, and the whole teaching part of it goes right in hand with coaching. They kind of tie it together, so it's something I'd like to do.
All right, Kyle, thank you very much for the time. Good luck in helping lead these Mankato East Cougars on.
Thank you, Roy.
Kyle Melcher, 09, Owatonna High School graduate.